Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Joey here, and welcome back to Zamburo Zoo here in Planet Zoo Console Edition. And here is the layout that I have done so far. The last video we did was the hippopotamus, greater flamingo, and the Lyle Lechwe exhibit. So hopefully you guys like that. We are now going to go to the Congo River. So this is the Congo River. The building of for the boat ride isn't quite done. As you see, is bare bones. I'm still working on it, but we have a line here, which is really good, which means that people are willing to wait. But there's not really much going on here, so I mean, as least they could see the animals. Look at that. They could see the hippo while they're waiting in line. So it's not really much of a bore for them, as long as they could see some animals in my zoo so far. Hey, what's there to complain, right? Um, but yeah, we could go into the boat ride and see what kind of exotic animals. We are not gonna go two-person view, and the reason for that, like, let's go to camera mode. Ooh, we are gonna go. The view is not really as spectacular as I thought it would be. So yeah, there's two boats here, so we are not gonna see in first person because you ain't gonna see anything. So instead of doing first person, oops. Sorry about oops. No. We'll go to 8 or here. We'll go into this point of view instead. So let's just wait until the guests have arrived. Hopefully we could get to see as many animals as we please. You are gonna get wet in this ride. Just to warn you guys, you are gonna get wet. But I'm really excited. Come on, let's get some people. They're rushing in there. They're teleporting right in the boat. And we are in the go. So yeah, I feel like this is a much better view. You could actually get to see the animals. Better than first person. But what I mentioned earlier, you're gonna get wet because look at that. I added these statues, these wonderful elephant statues, and they're just pouring water at you. Luckily, there is a roof to shelter you guys. The first animal we're gonna see, hopefully we get to see them, is the black rhinoceros and the nyala. Don't worry, we'll get to see each and every animal after the tour ride. But yeah, if you get to glimpse of the black rhinoceros and the nyala in the boat ride, but if you haven't seen in that first view because of the distraction of the fountain and stuff, hopefully you get to see them in this view. There's two nyalas there resting, so don't hopefully you guys don't miss that. Here's a lovely waterfall that I love that. Yeah, this is a nice view. So on the left side, you can see the waterfall, but on the right side, you can see. Hopefully, you get to see that the camera is not really good. Look at my tree, kind of little inspiration of Disney's Animal Kingdom. So you get to see the statues of the animals in that tree there. More waterfalls. Now for future plans for this boat ride is that I'm going to expand it for the great apes, such as the chimpanzees, the bonobos, and the gorillas on the left side of the tour. So that will be to be announced. Didn't get the animals on time for this video, but hopefully in the next video or two, you guys will have some great apes involved. Let's see, you have the right side. There's nothing in the right side yet. Uh-oh. There's a tree right in front. Hopefully it doesn't smack any guest. But the whole concept for this boat ride is that I want it to be like a lush, dense river ride. Like nothing but dense foliage, round left and right, and hopefully you'll get a glimpse of some of the animals that I could show. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the first video, we do not have African forest elephants. So, by the meantime, I'm using the African savanna elephants, as you can see right over there. Now, what I did is try to find the smallest size of the African elephants. So, usually the females and their size are about like 8 to 7%. That's like the smallest I could find, and I placed them in this exhibit. So then they'll kinda look like African forest elephants, even though their like appearance are kinda similar, but not really. Like the forest elephants, they have much bigger ears and longer tusks than the bush elephants. So that's the first animal. Good thing that you guys see the African forest elephants. Now we're moving on to the next animal exhibit. And don't you worry, at the end of the river tour, we could showcase one by one of each animals. But yeah, right there, it is the wonderful pygmy hippo. They have become a worldwide phenomenon for the past couple of weeks. They become a viral meme with the baby pygmy hippopotamus. You have seen it before. We all seen it. Yeah, they become a huge worldwide sensation. Oh, and this really surprised me. When that meme came out, like majority have never heard of a pygmy hippo before. I mean, yeah, pygmy hippos are not as popular as the bigger cousins of them, the hippopotamus. But yeah, it's really surprising that this is like their first introduction of a pygmy hippo. The next animal, hopefully you guys could actually see it. I don't know if you could see in the tour ride, are the bongos and the okapi. Now the whole concept for their exhibits try to make it as dense with so many foliage as possible, since they do live in like in dense, dark, lush foliage. But you can see some bongos in the distance. I don't really like this part of the view because this is where the map ends, which means that you cannot decorate or add any foliage in that part. So so it just doesn't even look right. It doesn't look like a jungle as I tend to want it to be. But that is my fault. I shouldn't build it this close to the edge of the map. Greater flamingos. This is the hippopotamus enclosure. But if you look at your right, you see some more bongos and okapis. You could also see some guests in there, the viewing gallery. So kind of quite narrow here, but I mean, this is not really a bad tour. You actually see some animals. I was kind of worried you might not see any animals, but then again, we're not in first-person robot, the river boat ride view. There's some greater flamingos on the left side, but if you look at the right side is the red river hogs. Just purchased the tropical pack on the console version, which is the new one, just barely came out like a week ago. And then we're almost at the tail end of the river ride, and hopefully you guys could see some saltwater crocodiles. Now I know saltwater crocodiles are not from Africa, but we don't have Nile crocodiles, so they are the substitute for Nile crocodiles here in my zoo. And we're at the last stretch. So hopefully you guys enjoy a little bit of the animals that you see. Hopefully you guys see any animals. But fear not, we will go out and I will discuss each and every animal in my zoo. So there you go. And let's get off of the tour. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go to Explorer mode. Oops, I'm still in the river ride. Boom. And we'll go jolly along. So this is the Nyala. I have 6 of these guys. I think 1 male and 5 females. I could hear them. And the black rhinoceros. So they're right here. I have the black rhinoceros and the Nyala. That's the female. Let's just go inside. I just want to see my beautiful black rhinoceros. I just purchased the arid pack, so I just wanted to add a black rhinoceros in my zoo as possible. And these are the Nyalas. Here's the male. So you see the difference between the male and the female. Got one single black rhinoceros. Usually the black rhinoceros are more solitary animals anyways. And you can say hi to the guests. Hello. They get wet. I'm gonna add more statues like this and just pour water in them. Ah. Right here's the staff sensor. Don't worry about that. It's not it done. So here, this part, I'm thinking this could be the desert area for the, like the camels, the addicts, the animals that I purchased for the arid pack. Right over here. So I still don't know the layout for how I'm gonna place this. Oh, I really love this. I don't build these. Again, I prefer um building structures that's already pre-made. Um, Maybe because I've been playing Jurassic World for so long and that's I'm accustomed to. But I do tend to build my own here and there. Here is the tree that I was talking about. Kind of like resembles Animal Kingdom from Disney World. Place all the African animals that you'll see here in my zoo. Just mix and match any statues I could find. Oh, I love the entrance in here. So we're going into this tunnel and we get to see some of the animals that you may miss in the river ride. So you get another chance to see them. And I want to do something like this for quite a while. Couldn't do it in Bellagio Valley Zoo, but finally have done it. It's a long tunnel way, and the whole point is to see animals left or right. I really want to do this for a while, and I finally have done it. And I felt like I did a really good job on making it how I vision it. Except I didn't. Um, I think it's okay. Having rocks it makes it look a lot natural in a way. And here's the African forest elephants. And as I mentioned, these are like the smallest that I could possibly find. As you can see, their genetics here. The female is 17%, but their fertile is 67%. So I try to find their fertile. Are you the male? You're the female. And yeah, so this possibly the smallest, like the 8% one. Fertile is 33. It's not really that good, but I have a fertile 67 fertile female. And here's the male. The male is quite larger than the female, but look at the size of this one. That's 8%. Um, I heard that size really doesn't matter in this game, but I have an African elephant. Look at the size of this one. Look at the fertility. That's 83% fertility, and the size is 75%. So when I do make an African savanna exhibit, I'm gonna put that bad boy and let's compare for the size. But they do tend to look smaller, as forest elephants are much smaller than the giant bush elephants. Now if we look in our right side, here we get to see the saltwater crocodile. Now saltwater crocodiles aren't African animals, as I mentioned here, so just barely. But the Nile crocodiles are more, or the short slender crocodiles. We don't have both of them in the game, so in replacement using the Nile crocodiles instead. And Nile crocodiles are like a bunch of them, up to like 50 in one pond. So I try to put that as an advantage of having a lot of salt water here. I think this one's the male. That one's huge. Oh, I can't play it. I mean, that's the male. That gotta be the male. Can't click it. But yeah, you have a lot of crocodiles here swimming. Boom. Oh, I can't click you. Yeah. Are you the biggest one? 67, not that bad. So yeah, one male and like a bunch of females. But we can keep going. And this again, this is what I wanted in a zoo built, is this long walkway tunnel. And here we have the infamous pygmy hippos, if you can find them. Let's go inside and find them. Where are they? Are they? They're. Oh, there you guys are. Yeah, so we have like little pygmy hippos. Four of them here. There's like this little sprinkler shower thing. And then there's a rug right here. This is like a perfect view that you see them putting the shower right in the center. So, you know, either you're in a boat ride or you're in a tunnel, you get to see them in a really, really cool view. A really nice view. Next door is the Red River Hogs. Now these came from the tropical pack, so I was really waiting for them to show up. They just got announced last week. Just built a wonderful exhibit for them, and that's when I start recording. Oh, one just hopped. What the freak? One flew. Where did he flew? So pigs do fly. Yeah, the Red River Hogs, pretty cool animals. They also have their own unique waterfall. These rocks are floating. Let's slip them up a bit. Oh, how do you? Oh no, no, I got out. I hate when that happens. Okay, explore mode. So yeah, those are the Red River Hogs and the Pygmy Hippos. And then the last stretch. Now I haven't got this working yet. I don't know. Okay, when is the so what? It's June, March. Let's see. Let's go to August and let's see if something's gonna happen. But I don't have any. Unless I don't have any educators. I keep forgetting to hire. Oops. Oh shoot. Are you gonna? Wait. Yes. Okay. Let's put the where is it? The Nile River as the workshop. Oh no! Stop doing that. Okay, we have a guest going on here. What is it? Explorer mode. I keep forgetting hiring staff. I'm not used to this micromanaging stuff. You know, even in sandbox mode, you still have to like try to micromanage everything. All right, we have ourselves a presentation here. Let me try to find a seat if I can. And here she will discuss who is it? The Okapi. I don't know what was like. I don't know why is only one single animal. It should be two since there's the bongo and Okapi. So it. All right. I'll be right in the top. Oh no, I fell. And this is really cool too, because once she have this little presentation about the Okapi, you could see Okapis and bongos here too. So, all right, are you gonna start? And I really love these type of animal talks. I'm hoping you do make it. Yeah, we have a show. All right, let's sit back and relax, and enjoy this. Look at. And there you see the Okapi there and the bongos. Hey, that bongo's huge. Let's give her a raise. And I just barely hired her. but she's doing a wonderful job, and I think she deserves a raise. What a nice turnout! Look at everybody. It's a full house here. I like how she keeps roaring. Like, why? Why does she do that? Good job. That was wonderful. And the main events are the okapis and the bongos. Let's go inside. Yeah, so we have two okapis here. I want to see if you're very fertile. You're not fertile. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, these are not fertile animals. And we have bongos. These guys are gigantic. Oh, this 100% size. No wonder. No wonder you're huge. Ah, they're clipping. No. Beautiful creature too. Very exotic. And this is the exhibit. So you can see the boat ride. And yeah, that's all the animals that I have. I'm really proud of this little tunnel that I built. I always wanted this. Just like we can't do that. Oh, okay. We can't do this in Jurassic World, which is something that I really wanted to do for a long time. And I feel like it's so perfect for in Jurassic World. But we don't have this type of freedom. And okay, so that is the tunnel view. Now we're gonna go to a bird's eye view and discuss the habitat itself. Here is the Nile crocodile. This is the first exhibit I built for the river ride. And one thing I really want to do is to build a waterfall with a viewing right in the middle, as you can see right here. Now, really, logic doesn't apply in video games, so don't question why the waterfall right here ends on the top. Um, you could say it's man-made for sure, but for aesthetics reasons, it looks so cool. Just look at that view. We need waterfalls in Jurassic World. I know I've been saying that so many times in my other videos, but it's a thing that I really wanted. But this is so beautiful. I really like the scenery. So yeah, we have the saltwater crocodiles here, aka the Nile crocodiles. I don't think you get to see it in the boat ride for these guys, but you could see them here in the tunnel. The second exhibit that I built was the forest African elephants. So, yeah, so this is the African forest elephant. This is their exhibit. Yeah, right here. Very lush and foresty. This is kind of my forte. I rather do this doing any building structures whatsoever. The next one is the pygmy hippo. They're all sleeping. That is so precious. Oh, they're not sleeping. They're eating. Well, one of them is eating. I guess the others are sleeping. But I really like how I did this exhibit because this little waterfall right here, they usually hang around here, but that's good because they're right in the center where the guests in the boat ride could see them, and the people in the tunnel, they could see them too. So I feel like this is a wonderful executed exhibit. So good job by me. And then we have the bongos and the okapis right over here, right at the end of the map too. My criticism is that you can't do anything right here, so it just doesn't look like a lush jungle. It kind of break the illusion, but that's kind of my fault. So you can see them in that side. Oh, I didn't showcase the exhibit, so that's the exhibit. Is there another tour? Oh yeah, it is. Yee. Cool stuff. Really cool stuff. All right, then we keep going. And the last one is the Red River Hogs. Pools. I think I'm gonna add like waterfalls every in my habitats because it just makes it look so cool. Look at that. Waterfalls just put the icing in the cake of your exhibit. Oh, the rocks is these are actually the faux rocks. These are possibly one of the best rocks in the game. By far means. Oh, we have a hippo! Yay! There it is. That's what I wanted. I made the water too deep. I wanted to like have the hippo like pop their head up. That's all right. I'll do that maybe next time. And I mentioned earlier, the tour doesn't stop there. It's gonna continue. So it's going to continue right over here, and we'll have like an island full of chimpanzees, gorillas, bonobos, and oh, the mandrill. I forgot about the mandrill. Those are gonna be right over here. Um, Other plans. I really want to add the exhibit animals like the Goliath frog, the Goliath beetle, and the giant snail. So maybe they're gonna be right here. In this big area is gonna be the arid for the desert animals like the camels, the addax, and then it transitions into the savannah where you have the more popular African animals like the zebras, wildebeest, elephants. And that's it. That's will be Zamburu Zoo. So I'm really excited for this project. I might switch up videos time to time, maybe do a speed build video if I feel like doing a speed build video or a tour video that I usually do. But that will be in the future. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, I felt like that was enough for this video. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Please do give it a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Planet Zoo video. Thank you guys for watching.